Hello everyone! Welcome to another episode of Bedtime Stories! Yay! Now I hope you're ready for this week's episode, because we are about to read a story from this Disney 365-day Bedtime Story edition. It's the 2017 edition. Like I said, it has everything up until Wreck-It Ralph, the first one. So no anything modern Disney. I guess we have to wait another 4 or 5 years for it. But today I'm going to read you a story from one of the greatest movies of the Disney Renaissance, which is called Beauty and the Beast. Now, Beauty and the Beast is a story that originated in France, and the movie's plot is set in France, so I guess the Disney animators really did their homework. And this was released in what's known as the Disney Renaissance. The Disney Renaissance was a very experimental but mostly successful bunch of films for Disney at the time. It lasted from The Little Mermaid in 1989 until, I want to say, the early 2000s when they started making direct-to-video sequels. So it was, like I said, it was really experimental and very, very successful for the most part. And Beauty and the Beast is one you would know if your parents took you to see the live-action remake that released 5 years ago. I can't believe it's that old. Or if you were really lucky, you saw the original animated film, which came out 1997? 1996? I don't really remember. I wasn't born when that film released, but I was lucky to have seen it. So, without further ado, The Missing Vegetables from Beauty and the Beast. Of all the things Belle loved about the Beast's castle, one of her favorites was the garden in the back. She had read every one of the Beast's books about gardening, and every season she experimented with something new. This summer, she decided to try growing vegetables, and now they were ready to be picked. She was planning to use them to make the Beast a salad for lunch. Belle slipped on her gardening gloves and her sun hat, grabbed her biggest basket, and happily skipped out into the garden. "First," she said out loud to no one in particular, "let's get some lettuce." But when she bent down into where the lettuce should have been, she found a bed of empty soil. "My lettuce!" she cried. "Where did it go?" Bewildered, Belle moved on to where her sweet, tender carrots had been growing. "Oh dear," she cried, "there's nothing here either." And there wasn't a single pea to be found. "I don't understand," she said. But facts were facts. The garden was empty, and there was nothing she could do but go back to the castle and look for a book about building fences for next summer's garden. As she walked inside, empty-handed and disappointed, Belle passed Mrs. Potts and Chip. "What's the matter, dear?" asked Mrs. Potts. "Oh, everything," Belle sighed. "My whole garden has been robbed." And she shrugged. "So much for my salad idea." "Don't feel so sad, Belle," Chip said. "Come and have some lunch." "Thank you, but I'm not hungry," Belle replied with a sad smile. "Oh, I don't know," said Mrs. Potts, steering her into the dining room. "You might be—" "Surprise!" called the Beast. "What?" Belle gasped. There, laid out on the table, was what looked like every possible vegetable from her garden, washed and sliced and arranged just so on the fancy dishes. "You've been working so hard in the garden," the Beast explained. "I thought it would be nice if I did something for you. I hope you like it." Belle smiled. What a treat. I hope you have your own healthy treats for you to eat. Or if you have eaten them already, good for you. You just did something to benefit your own health. Well, that was this story for this week. I hope you like and subscribe to my channel so you can have more stories for me to read to you. You and your parents can join in if they want to. Until then, see you next week.